we're recording.
All right, we're recording. All right, everybody, welcome back to the best podcast in the world with your favorite host in the whole entire world. That's not you, but it's
That's
me,
me.
Snook, the
Snoogie.
Crook. You know what I mean?
Snoogie with Coach
With
Lopez.
Coach Lopez.
Hey.
Ooh, anyway,
Whatever.
Snook's here though. Everybody, have no fear. Snook is here. Anyway, what's going down, Coach?
Hey, man. I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at the wall, man. It's right behind you. Actually, the wall.
Here we go.
Matching guy. Mr. I got to match the wall guy. How you been?
I'm good. How you been?
I've been great, man. We had a short week, man.
Wait. Let's get back to this wall though, because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got I don't know if you guys like it, but we changed scenery. We moved suites. We're in a different suite now, across the street. So
literally across the street.
literally.
The suite across the street.
I also want to say thank you to Jose, man, because he helped me out putting this thing together. As you can see, it looks great. I like it.
We
I
worked
love
hella
it.
hard. We did a
You
good
didn't
job.
fucking well. You weren't even here.
Oh yeah, but I was spiritually
This
here,
guy
though.
was packing, laying down. I don't know who does that.
packing a Mac in the back of the lack,
Nah,
boy.
sir.
What you mean?
So how you
I
been?
stay packing.
Again,
Sorry.
did you
Got
like
out
the
of
wall?
character here.
Did you like the wall?
Woosah. Yeah, I like the wall. Looks dope, man. You guys killed it. Shout out to Jose.
Yes, sir.
Jose, good job. And if you guys need your wall done, Jose will do it to you. Contact me.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'll contact him, and then you
No,
pay me.
He contacts
and then
him.
I'm gonna pay him
Contact him so you can contact me.
and
so I
avoid
can,
him
Yes.
because you knew that he knows that I know that
know
you
that you
know
know
that
that he knows.
Yeah, and then Anthony's involved somehow. But
Yeah.
anyway, hey,
right.
Coach, we
What's going on?
got some bittersweet news, man.
What is it?
You're leaving.
Yes, I am.
You're
I'm
leaving.
getting ready to go to camp. I'm excited to go to camp. At the same time, I'm going to be missing a lot of things here back home. But the show must continue. So,
Yeah. So what?
keep
Tell
it
everybody
rolling.
what kind of camp, what specifically, what camp you're going to, and what you're doing, who you're working with. What do we got?
we are going to be doing camp with David Benavides, the Mexican monster, or
Yeah.
El Monstro.
Monster.
We going back over there. The team's going back, getting together so we can get David back, helping them out, with this camp. And we're getting ready to go. We also got other fighters fighting. I think Diego Pacheco will be fighting. This is April 6th.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Or less than that. Yeah.
Yeah, not only a week.
Yeah.
April 6th. April 6th is fighting, and I believe also Daniel Blancas is fighting at Texas. I think it's Laredo, Texas.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be April 20th.
Okay.
And then we got Chris Seymour.
Cyborg.
Which I'm excited because, she just came to...
Yeah, she's here. She's training right now.
She is training right now.
She's in town.
She's here. She's in the Valley of the Sun.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris, man. She
Getting ready for her next boxing fight.
undefeated so
She's
far.
undefeated so far. So
Yep.
we're gonna continue to work hard. I had fun. I had a blast working with her. She's a very professional fighter, and she has the great attitude to try to learn. She's the GOAT,
Yeah, for sure.
but at the same time, man, she's hungry to learn more.
Yeah.
And that's very humble of her to say, you still want to continue to work and learn as much as you can.
Yeah, for sure. So you've been to many camps now. Tell me about your first camp experience. So when you first went to fight camp, how did it happen, who was it with, and how it went?
So I've been working with the Benavides family for a while. In my first camp, I believe, it wasn't really like a camp to me at the beginning because we were here in town. But the first fight that I went to go see, it was him, and Senior invited me to go over there, and take a look at what it was like, and I'm very grateful. The first guy that I seen David knock out, man, it was crazy. It was here in Phoenix, Arizona, and it was exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting because you get to see firsthand how things go. So that was very, very exciting.
Yeah, so that was your first camp experience, but it was in town?
In town.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
That's dope, man. And you've been with the camp for 15 plus years now?
Like 17 plus years now.
That's dope, man. It's dope because you've seen all the growth from all those dudes, and you've seen what it's really like to put in that work and to actually to reap the rewards from all that hard work and plant all those seeds. Hell yeah. No, good for you, Coach. I'm excited that you're heading back to camp. I'm excited to see the fight. I'm excited to hear about everything. So dope. All right, so tell me about your craziest camp experience or something wild that sticks out in your memory. I got one. I got a question for you if you don't mind answering my question about it. So I know that before David fought Caleb Plant, there was a long standing beef there or situation. And it just so happened that before I knew you, I saw this video. And little did I come to find out later that you were the one in the video, fucking face to face with Caleb and his dad and everybody, and a fight broke out in a boxing gym somewhere.
Yeah, it was in Vegas. It was at City Athletics. We happened to have a couple words with them.
What kind of words? Let's get in. I need details. What was so? You guys were in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
Who threw the first? The verbal shots that got you guys face to face. How did what happened?
Well, I think Caleb Plant was doing a lot of talking, and they started saying some how to say it. He started talking a lot about David. I don't know. He put up a picture of David with the Scarface body and his face on it. I think that's cool. It's funny. Yeah. It's funny, whatever.
Trolling. He was trolling him.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
But once he started getting deep into he looked like a guy that sells corn. Then you start getting racial.
Yeah.
So that's how it started.
I didn't know that.
So he started getting he got a little bit racist about it. I don't know if he meant that intentionally or he's just trying to throw shots.
Yeah.
I believe Caleb Plant wanted that attention that David was getting at the time. So he was just, trying to get that attention. So we got to the gym and we used to train different times. So you used to get there around 10 o'clock, 11, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And then we used to get there around 1 or 2. So he'll be gone by the time we get there.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, we got there early that day. We got there at 11.
For whatever reason?
For whatever reason. I don't know. We got there early.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we walk in the gym, we see him. So we approached him and tell him, hey, man, what's the deal with that? Talking smack. And then he just, it was weird because he just started saying, oh, no, everything's good. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with Pops. I'm doing this. Yeah. And then he was backing out. And then as soon as he noticed, because they were recording, obviously they got the video out there.
Yeah.
So they were recording and they noticed the video and he didn't want to look like he was getting intimidated.
Uh-huh.
But he was getting pressed.
Yeah.
And the one that was pressing him was Junior because Junior was like, I'm not having this shit,
Yeah.
I didn't go there, let him know that we ain't friends. He shouldn't be talking shit about us or whatever. So we told Junior went out there and told him, hey man, I don't appreciate you saying people that we are friends, that you kicking it with us or not. I don't know you.
Yeah.
And then he said,
you were in front though. You were in front. Junior.
So again,
Junior was behind. Junior looked pissed. You can see it in the video.
Yeah, he was.
Anthony will include some video so you guys can take a look right now. But from when I started seeing the videos, you in the front talking shit, right? Like really, you were right there in his face, and then Junior was in the back, like
he thought that I was gonna be. He thought I was gonna be backed up or back up or whatever. I wasn't gonna say nothing or whatever. But I did, and then I remember that as soon as Junior pushed him back, his trainer tried to push us.
Yeah.
But he thought that we were gonna just get pushed back.
Yeah.
As soon as he pushed us, he felt
Yeah.
He wasn't moving us.
Yeah.
So I basically put my hand on his chest, boom.
Yeah.
And stiff arm.
Yeah.
So, and then he felt that, so he backed up, and then Caleb started getting in the way, he's telling him, hey man, he's gonna tell you. I don't remember what he said. He said something about he's gonna be telling you to calm down because he's rightfully so, something like that. He was saying. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was saying back up. And I told him it's cool. You can tell me to back up, or you can tell me whatever, but just don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't put your hands on me, and we good. And then he was like, but yeah, he kept on saying that because he was avoiding Junior because Junior was all pissed off at him, and then I told him, it's cool. I understand, but just don't. All you got to do, I'm just telling you right now, don't put your hands on me.
Yeah.
Don't put your hands on me.
Yeah.
And he kept on yapping, telling him, oh, calm down. Just trying to de-escalate the situation. And I told him, I'm good. Just don't put your hands on me.
Yeah.
And we're good. And then he started getting all pumped up.
Huffy,
telling me or what he said.
This is Caleb.
this Caleb telling me, or what? And I go, or what? What? Like I ain't, you ain't, intimidating me at all.
Yeah.
So, and his crew, I thought, they were gonna, say something, whatever. They were really cool, relaxed. I feel bad, actually. I feel really bad because the guys didn't even know what the fuck, They were just there, and then the coach was telling, hey, man, it was cool. Let's just finish up our training session. And then, Junior was just got heated. Pushed him twice. The second time he pushed him.
Who pushed who twice?
Junior pushed Caleb twice.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he put hands on him twice.
Oh, shit, okay.
But he didn't do nothing the first time. The second time, he didn't do nothing. He walked away the opposite side. Junior got behind me, walked the opposite side. Then Caleb tried to throw like a sucker punch,
A left?
Yes, he threw. It was
he tried to circle around you or someone.
He threw a slap.
Yeah.
The moment we threw a slap, he didn't even hit Junior. He had a hat on. He pushed the hat.
Yeah.
And slapped the hat, actually. And then Caleb got punched back by Rayo, which was right behind him too.
Oh, Rayo was there.
Yeah, Rayo was there. He was just a teenager. I think he was only like 16, 17 years old. He fucking punched him with the left hand, threw him back, and then you can see his eyes just lit up like he didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
He said that he was over there trying to hold his own. Nah, he ran out of there like he left his people behind. As soon as he threw that punch, man, hell broke loose.
He left his people behind.
He did. He bounced. And honestly, we were not even engaged into to their team, but they were there.
Yeah.
And as soon as you see a throw a punch, man, honestly, I didn't even ask questions. I just
you went in.
I'm sorry. I apologize to the coach. I know Kayla left you twice. Not just once, twice. He left after you.
Is that still his coach?
No, because that's what I'm saying. He left him twice. He left him in the fight, and he left him after he lost to Canelo. He left him too.
Oh man!
So he left him twice. Sorry, coach.
Damn.
So I guess
did you get some good licks in, coach?
I got him with a couple of uppercuts.
You did?
Yeah. I feel bad. I'm not gonna lie, man. Because at the moment, I didn't feel. I was heated.
Yeah.
Once so I'm the type of person, and people don't know who I am, really know who I am. I'm not a person that's gonna start some stuff, but I'm not a person that's gonna back away for anything.
Yeah.
This is not the first time we got into any altercations. We got in altercations with Crawford's camp. We also got into it with what's it, Crawford, and the other one was who else is the other one?
I don't know. You tell me.
Jeez.
Crawford. That was a good fight.
Yeah, Crawford was a good fight.
That was a good fight. Yeah, that was a good fight.
So we got into it with them, and then we got into it with some other guys. I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember. But at the end of the day, like I say, I don't like to get messed with. I don't like my family to get messed with. So, you can talk all you want to. That's fine. But when you start getting personal, that's a different. Oh,
speaking of getting personal,
I just got it right now. Jamal Charlo. We got into.
Oh yeah. Okay.
At the Mandalay. So.
Okay.
They thought that they were gonna say something, and then
Man, they get into it with everybody.
I tell them, let me stop you right there.
Yeah, let me stop you right there.
And then we got into it.
Yeah. They get into it.
But it's what it is, I'm not afraid to.
Get down. Why not? Why not? Right? It's boxing. Why not?
That's not what I cut you off. I'm sorry. What was it again?
What?
You were saying, speaking of.
Oh, no, I was going to ask you if you remember the first time. So when you and I first met, I was in the gym.
Yeah.
And then I had went to the Caleb Plant Benavides fight, right?
Yeah, you were telling me about it.
Before I knew you.
Yeah.
And then I stayed after for a little bit. You were in the office, and me and I don't know who it was. We were talking about the fight, and we were talking about the buildup and the tension between Caleb Plant and the Benavides camp.
Right.
And I remember I was like, of course, I didn't know any insiders, right? Because I didn't talk to you about it. We didn't know each other like that at the time. And you overheard me saying like, hey man, like I was like, I don't like how Senior, or I didn't say I didn't like, I said, man, I thought it was a little fucked up. The Senior talked about Caleb's daughter, right? Because Caleb's daughter died of, I'm not 100% sure. I think it might've been cancer or something, or she died very young. Right?
She had some type of illness that.
And rest in peace, this beautiful daughter's tragic, super terrible, right? And so I said, man, like to me, it just like, being a father, I'm like, man, that shit just hits me wrong, And then I remember like you crept out the door, You crept out the door and you came and sat right next to us, and you're like,
yeah. I said, are you talking shit?
You said, hey, what did you say about senior? And I said, what do you mean?
Mama?
I said, I didn't like the way that he said this. And you go, you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, whoa, what? And then you were like, man, let me tell you about Caleb Plant. And then you told me, and then you explained it. And I don't know if you want to touch on that, but you were like, hey, it's actually what Senior was referring to is he felt that Caleb kept bringing up his daughter for clout purposes to get attention from him.
Yeah, well,
and the original person
that was everybody's opinion, right? So everybody has an opinion on it.
Sure.
So again, his senior did talk about that, but he didn't. He wasn't the one who was talking about it previously. Yeah. That was an article that came out that the mother of the Caleb Plant's daughter
that passed away.
Has mentioned something that he was only using her daughter as a platform for him to get a little bit of clout. Right. That's what Senior said. He repeated what he said, but again, it wasn't because Senior was trying to get, anything off of that.
No ill intention from it. He just was
again. I guess the same thing. He was trying to. You were talking about that was fucked up that Senior said something about that, but then again, I told you, well, he's talking about his son, so of course he's gonna say
yeah. So Caleb, you said, well, Caleb Plant's talking hella shit about David, and that's Senior's son. And I said, that's fair game. I said, for sure, because that is his son. You know what I mean? And he's going to protect his sons no matter what. Yeah. So, no, I understand. Hey, man, it's like, it's fair game when it comes to this shit. You know what I mean? Especially in the boxing world, when these people are going to fight, like, it's fair game. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, you're going to end up fighting. So, no, that is, no, that's dope, man.
But they squashed it, man. They had the fight. It was a great fight.
Hell yeah.
And then, they moving on. We moving on.
Yeah.
I don't got no bad.
Ill will.
Yeah, I don't got nothing bad against that team about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a boxing game, and we get into it. Again, like I said,
part of the game.
Part of the game is part of the game. They talk a lot of shit. We talk shit. So it's back and forth.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're just having fun.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of having fun, last podcast was super fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, man. It was a good time. So I was a little bit disappointed, though. I asked you if you had any drunk stories, and you didn't have any. Did you think of any?
Well, it's not that I think. I just didn't. At the top of my head, I couldn't remember anything. It's like I got blocked out with a cloud.
Yeah. You got any now?
But I remember, one time, like I told you before, I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
this guy said he drank half a wine cooler and got fucked up.
Oh, till this day.
To this day.
So yeah, I'm not a person that drinks a lot. So I went to a party one day with a couple of friends, and we were sitting there, and then they brought a bottle. I felt peer pressure.
Was it a wine cooler bottle?
No, it wasn't. It was 2 wine cooler bottles. No, it was. I can't remember what it was. I think it was whiskey. And like I said, I ain't fucking drinking, so I thought I was the man down in that shit, and then I don't remember shit after that.
What do you mean? No, you got to give me more than that.
No, I don't remember nothing, because the next day I wake up and I'm in my bed. I'm not in my bed. I'm in the living room, and I'm fucking just with my underwear. I don't have no fucking clothes on, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck happened here? and then I finally realized, when I got home. My dad was chewing my ass. I don't remember none of that.
Wait, you woke up not in your house?
I woke up in my house.
Okay.
But I'm in underwears. And I'm like, I don't remember taking my fucking clothes off. So I was like, what the fuck happened here?
Or getting home.
Let me remind again. Our friend brought me home.
Stay away from wine cooler, kids. Stay away.
Not the choice. So I get home. I wake up the next day, and I'm like, fuck. My head's spinning. And I'm asking questions, because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah. So my dad comes home, and then he tells me, I see that you got better now. Because he opened the door because somebody called, and I was getting out of the car, and he didn't know who the fuck it was. So there's a friend of mine that she brought me home, and she carried my ass. Let me remind you, I'm only like 115 pounds, 110 pounds. I'm not that big.
Yeah.
So at that time, and she carried me. basically put on his shoulders to carry my ass home. And then he told my dad, hey, man, when I got there, he was already messed up. So I had to pick him up, put him in the car, and take him home. So, yeah.
Wait, she put you in the car? She carried you in the car?
I think
then when you got home, she carried you from the car into your house?
Into my house. And I guess, obviously, she took my fucking clothes out because I don't know if I threw up or what the fuck I did.
Damn.
So I was.
Or maybe for other reasons. We
Um,
don't got to get into that anyway.
no.
Sorry about that. Continue.
Anyways, mister, I matched the wall today.
I always match. You know what I mean? Front to back.
Yeah, but he be matching the wall. He was to get to make sure he got the best angles.
Hey, the crazy thing is I didn't even know what the... Well, I guess I did.
Yeah, you did know.
Yeah.
You always know.
Man, you know I like when a good wall gets built.
But I like your shoes, though. They're pretty tight.
Oh, yeah.
Show your shoes real quick. With the short-ass fucking socks you got on.
Oh, yeah, these little Nikes. You feel me? The Nikes.
Yo.
Hold on, long
What are
sock.
those?
Hold on.
What are those?
Hold on, fucking...
Hey, listen, I gotta be matching.
Who's the little Red Riding Hood? Okay, hold on. You're matching, too.
Yes, sir.
Everything but your hat.
Hey, they call me locksmith because nothing matches.
Yeah, for real. I know the fit's working. The fit's working.
Hey, man, you know, it's
mean,
not
them
the
suck.
fit. It's not the fit. It's the
person.
that makes
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fit
yeah.
look good. This doesn't make me look good. I make this look good. You know,
Man, the ashy knees though, you need a little lotion.
Yeah,
you feel
man,
me?
you know.
Why your knees look like that?
what you talking about my knees, Mister? I ain't got no elbows.
Oh, hold on, man. Hold on.
Where they at?
Where they at though? Right there. You know, I'm a little ashy too. I need a little lotion, you know, but the tattoos look good. The tattoos look good though. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
so,
that was a little funny, man. I'm
a girl carried you to the car to your house.
Yeah,
that's wild.
that's
man.
fucked up. Yep.
Well,
Anyways, I had a fallout with my cousin, right? So I got mad at him because I needed to use my room. I told him, get the fuck out of the room. And he's like, nah, I'm not getting out. I'm like, really, bro?
What'd you use your room for? What do you mean he wasn't trying to get
I
out?
was about to take a nap. You know? I was about to take a nap and he didn't want to get out.
The nappity nap nap tappity tap.
Just a nap, guy.
While you listen to some rappity rap?
Listen.
Clappity clap.
So I told him to get out and he didn't want to get out. So I got mad at him. So we went out back and forth, whatever.
That's disrespectful.
So that is disrespectful. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I needed to sleep, you know?
Yeah, you did.
I was tired.
Yeah.
I needed to sleep. So he didn't want to get out, you know. Didn't want to give me my privacy because I needed my beauty sleep.
You can't sleep in front of no one. That's the truth. You can't sleep.
So I went to work the next day and then I come back home and then he's in the house. So I didn't want to talk to him. My family was going through some stuff at the moment. So he came out to me and told me, hey man, I heard about this and that. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's cool. I didn't want to talk to him because I was pissed.
Yeah.
And then I don't know where he starts crying. He tells me, hey man, I don't feel good. I think I'm gonna die. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? So I was like, he's like, no, I don't know what I drink. I don't know what the fuck they gave me. And I was like, and then he started getting fainting. He started fainting. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I grabbed him, pick him up, take him to the kitchen. And then I go, at this moment, I start seeing that he's fucking fainting and shit. So I go to the kitchen, grab fucking milk out of the fucking fridge. I gave him milk.
Yeah.
He was drinking the milk, and then I gave him some bread. I think it was bread. Come to think about it, the milk was expired. And the bread was already turning green. I fucked him up, boys. He started throwing up. He started fucking getting crazy. And then I was like, fuck this. I got to get him in the shower.
Yeah.
So I go take him to the shower. I fucking get him undressed. And then I'm trying to, take his clothes off and turn the cold water on. And he's like, no, don't take my underwear. And I was like, fuck that. Boom, I took his underwear out and I threw him in the shower, man. I gave him a cold ass shower. I showered him up, took him out, put him in bed.
Did you lather him?
Hey, shout out to my cousin. You know who you are. I don't need to say your name, Chris. Oh shit. But yeah, he was
Just to have on?
Hell yeah.
You lathered him?
I just played. No, I didn't. No, but I did just put water on them, got them out of there. I wrapped them up with like a taquito, and I threw them in the fucking bed. I told them chill out for a minute, see if how that goes. And then I get out, bro. I'm fucking mad because these guys fucking give him. I don't know what the fuck. I had all my friends were over all the time, so I told him, who the fuck gave him some shit? And he's like, oh no, he did this and he did that. He said he wanted to try it. And I got mad, and I'm like, you know what? Grab your shit and get the fuck out of my house. So I was pissed off.
These are all his friends?
These are all my friends.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but like I said, he was there, and then it's my house. So these are my friends, and I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I don't do no drugs. I'm being serious about this. I know we joke a lot and whatever, but I'm that serious. I might look apart that I do drugs or whatever, but I don't.
No, you don't.
Never touch any drug. Like I said, the wine cooler was the highest I got. So I don't, like I said, I got mad and I told them to get the fuck out. And I was mad. I was heated. They left. And then...
he was okay?
He was okay. He was
okay. You know what's crazy? So only the milk part reminded me, man. I remember when I lived in Portland for a little bit.
Yeah.
When I was like 13 years old. And I remember, this is like, I used to smoke weed and like cigarettes. Fucking disgusting. Right. And I remember I lived in these apartments, and one time there's this dude who was always outside. He was like a little cholillo, right? A little fucking cholo dude. And he was outside, and I knew that my sister hung out with his sister. And so he was smoking, and I was like, hey, bro, you got another cigarette? He's like, no, this is my last one, but I got some weed, though. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. He's like, you want to smoke? And I was like, hell yeah. Right? And this dude, I don't know, he must have been like 20s or something like that, right? So we start smoking, and this was like, back in the day where they had like little pipes and, you put the bowl in the pipe, right? So we get to smoking, right? And he's like, oh yeah, man, this is some really, really good shit, right? And at that time I would smoke weed, but usually blunts, and like me and my home, take a couple hits, and then I would still function like normal and shit like that.
I always ask myself, what is it like to be high? Because I don't know. I never
So this is interesting, right? So when I first got high forever, it was like normal, but just a little bit elevated, like a little bit more relaxed. And it was nothing more than that. It never really hit my mind too much. Although it did, it never really affected my mind. And when I smoked with homeboy, everything changed forever after that, okay? I smoked with him, and then he's like, this is some really good shit, right? So we're smoking, and I don't know, I take like 4 or 5 hits. We go inside. We come back out. He's like, yeah, let's smoke some more. I said, okay, cool. So he's like, I'm like, man, I don't know if I said, tell me more about this weed, or I'm like, man, what is this, right? This is hella good, because I felt my body and everything getting higher and higher. And he's like, oh, yeah, man, this is laced with, I don't know what he had it laced with, right? But he said something, and it like, bro, I was out of nowhere. I was like tripping. I was high. I've never been this high. Like literally, it was like a mind high. And I remember everything in front of me is like, depending who you are and who's watching, right? But back in the day, at school, you had slideshows. Like, it'd be like a picture, it'd be like a slide, and it was like the same picture was like, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking tripping. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, bro, I don't know what's happening. I'm fucking going crazy. Like, bro, I ran in his house and fucking started chugging milk and pouring fucking milk on myself because I didn't know what to do. And I heard that milk makes your high go away, right? Yeah. But I'd never been high to the point where I felt like I needed to drink milk. So I'm like, hey, go get my sister, right? So this dude calls my sister over. She comes and gets me, right? Yeah. I'm like, I'm in the fucking 8th grade, the 7th grade or something, right?
Holy shit.
8th grade, I think. So my sister...
Did you repeat it twice?
No, I didn't repeat. That was you in the 2nd grade. I definitely didn't repeat any grade. So
they passed you because they didn't want you around no more.
Yeah, I think so. I think they were trying to get rid of me, and they knew if they passed me, it's the only way to get rid of
this guy.
So my sister comes over, right? And my sister, she's like a clown like me, right? So she's like, my sister, she done been smoking weed forever, right? So she's like, oh, this motherfucker's high. And she's laughing at me, which when you're high and you're tripping out, it makes it 10 times worse, right? When a motherfucker, because they don't know, they know that you think you're really dying or something bad is happening, right? So I sit down on the curb. I'm like, Lonnie, I can't move. And again, the shit starts moving, right? Like the same picture. And I said, fuck. I said, I don't know what to do. And she's like, I'm taking you home. You need to lay down in the room and shut up. So my sister, I put my arm over her like I'm injured. I can't even walk. My big ass is leaning on my sister. And I go, Lonnie, I go, don't let mom see me. The only way that my mom wouldn't see me is if she was in her room, away from the door, right? So I walk in the door. My mom is facing. We have a closet where the washer and dryer is. So my mom's facing there, and me and my sister just roll right behind her. My sister rolls me into my room, and she lays me down. And I'm like, hey, stay in here. I'm about to die. She's like, all right, I'll stay right here. So she sits on the ground, and like every 5 seconds, I hear her cracking up. She's like, right, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm dying. You know, I'm fucking dying. Bro, I'm laying there, and I remember out of nowhere, I remember I was laying down so high, my feet started fucking clapping together. My sister was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, Lonnie, I can't control my feet. My feet are fucking clapping together, and I'm like,
you thought you were what was that? Was that girl with the red shoes?
fucking Cinderella. No, Dorothy.
You were doing Dorothy,
bro. I'm like knocking on the door. I'm like, hey, who's there? Knocking to myself, and then I said, Lonnie, I go, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Tell mom I love her though. Tell mom I fucking love her. I love you guys. I'm sorry. Clink, clink, clink.
Oh, shit. Did your mom ever find out about this shit?
No, she found out later because, bro, I felt high like this for 3 days.
Holy
So the next day, I felt like better, but I still felt off.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh shit, like I'm fucked up.
So did your mom ever beat the shit out of you?
No. I mean, she's like, por pendejo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so she did find out, but she found out.
She found out because I told her. I said, Mom, you didn't even know I was dying the other day.
I died. Shit.
Yeah. I was like, Mom, you didn't even know I was fucking dying. She's like, what? And I'm like, Mom, I came home hella high. I was knocking on the door. I was knocking on the wall and shit.
Nobody went for me.
Oh, I forgot a crazy part about the story. So before I had left that dude's house, I remember when I was tripping and chugging milk, he came and was like, bro, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, hell no, I'm not okay. And he had a tattoo right here of the fucking devil. And I was high and I said, what is that? And he goes, my name is Diablo. That's my name. It's un Diablo. Soy un Diablo. And bro, I fucking tripped. That's when I fucking ran out of their fucking house. Yeah, and I was tripping because I was.
Were you butt naked?
No, I wasn't butt naked. I was smoking. But I might as well be because I was fucking tripping like that, right? So anyway, I told my mom about it like a couple days later or whatever. It took me like 3 days to feel normal again. Like
never normal since then.
So check this out. I'm like, okay, this dude just has some crazy weed. So like a week later, I'm at my boy's house, right? We get to hitting the bong, right? Right? I hit the bong. My boy Josh, rest in peace. He's right next to me. We always smoke weed out of the bong. Nothing would ever happen, right? He's sitting right here next to me. I look over at him. I hit the bong like twice. I look over at him. He goes, does my voice sound different? And it was like, wow, wow, wow. And all over again, the same thing happened to me.
You ran over to the kitchen?
No, I didn't. Because I recognized what was happening, right? Yeah. So I was like, dude, I got to get the fuck out of here. And then we're at this white dude's house, and he's like, get your friend out of here. I'm going to get in trouble. Because I was fucking tripping out.
Did you get the red shoes? You started clapping?
No, I didn't. I control these motherfuckers, right? So I had to walk home for like 20 minutes, right? And I remember I got home, and I was like, all right, I'm just high. Like, I'm tripping, but I'm just high. So I remember I went to the freezer, and there was like a chocolate bar in there. Yeah. And then I was hella high, and I was like, I opened up the freezer. I said, Mom, whose chocolate bars are these? I started singing and doing weird shit. And she was like, get the pasa. And in my head, I said, holy fuck, what's wrong with me? I said, nothing, Mom, I just feel really good. I'm leaving. And so I went to my room, fucking closed the door, rested the rest of the night. And then anytime after that, I tried to smoke weed for years, like randomly, and the same shit would happen.
Fuck.
Yeah. So
if you ever get high, you gotta make sure that there's no milk.
No milk. No milk or nothing like that. But even like I haven't smoked weed for years now, but the only way I could smoke weed is I would smoke it like in micro amounts. So I take 2 hits and I just chill in my house by myself. And what's hella funny is this is fucking embarrassing or whatever. I would always have a safe zone, right? I'm like, my bed, if I get too high, I run to my bed. So I remember, bro, like the last time I got high was before I moved to Phoenix like a few years ago. And I remember I was in my backyard. The weather was like nice in Seattle. Yeah. And I was like, I'm going to smoke this whole blunt to the face, right? I'm going to just smoke it by myself, right? So I smoked this blunt. bro, I'm out on the balcony maybe like 10 minutes after I smoked the blunt. And I'm like, oh, cool. This feels like back in the day. I'm just chill. I open the door to go back inside. Boom. The high fucking hits me, right? And like everything's like, it's like I'm moving, but like everything's slow and shit. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why is this happening? But this is scary as shit. Safe zone, right? So I fucking look at my wife. I said, I'm going to my safe zone. She starts cracking up. I'm like, don't fucking laugh. I said, hey, come with me. I'm scared. I said, come with me. I'm scared. So I ran upstairs in the bed, bro. I laid there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, don't let me get off this bed. This shit is safe right here, right? So I'm like, because when I get high, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna do something crazy, right?
I feel like you know, you're the biggest kid in the fucking world.
Yeah,
bro.
no, I am, bro.
You act like
and when you're on the bed, you have to be under the blankets, right? To be completely safe, you have to be under the blankets. You can't just be on the bed, right? So
wow.
I remember, like, you know, your mind, right? Like the way you think and stuff. So I remember, like, damn, I'm high as fuck, but I know this feeling. I know I'm gonna be cool, right? So I lay in the bed. I lay in the bed for like 15 minutes. My wife's like, are you almost fucking done? And I said, hell no, this shit's gonna last like 6 hours, right?
3 days.
Right. And I said, and then like 10, 15 minutes later, I said, hey, wait right here. I'm gonna go make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So fucking, I went downstairs, made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, got a cold drink, like some ice cold water, put shit on my face. And then I was like calm enough to like be normal again. Yeah. After that time, I said, I'm not smoking no more weed ever again in my life.
Wow.
And I never touched no weed ever again.
Safe zone.
Yeah, no, I'm cool, man. I'm on the weed. Wow. That's just not going down anymore. But anyway, when you said that milk story, it reminded me of when I used to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You've never smoked weed.
Nah, never.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. That's just a decision you made. Because obviously you've had friends and shit.
No, I've been, you know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been around drugs, you know, but I never got the urge to smoke or to do any other drugs.
Yeah, that's
good.
Know,
so that, again, you know, I can say I was naturally stupid, I guess. You don't have to fucking get all high to act stupid.
You're dumb. You're dumb. Well, no, that's good, Coach. I mean, it's paid dividends. I mean, look what you do now. You fucking train you're part of the, you know, one of the biggest, best boxers in the world. You're part of the camp. You're part of the coaching team.
Not only that, I'm grateful to be there, but I'm trying to build my own legacy as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
and you are.
New generation. They got a lot of kids, you know.
Yeah.
That we're getting ready for. You know, they're gonna be the next generation, like I said. But
let me ask you this.
Ask me, Snoogie.
What are your thoughts about maybe linking in Miami and shooting a podcast?
I mean,
I could just hit David up. I might stay with him.
You know, you and David are cool like that, so
yeah, I might hit him. Hey, David, I know you're watching. I'm gonna call you. You can just call me him.
Yeah, man, that'll be nice. You know, if you guys can come down too come check out the camp.
How dope!
You know, that'd be nice. You know,
well, both Anthony and I mean, they know Anthony more than they know me. They know me by face, but they already know Anthony. We've already been there.
I mean, they don't just know your face. Your whole body just stands out like, you know what I'm saying? So he been around, you know, he gets to know the guy, so they already got to know him.
Idiot.
Him.
All of him.
So, you know, that's cool. You know,
I think it'd be dope, man. Can you imagine if we did?
Not only that, but we also I'm excited because, you know, Austin's out there too. So we get
shout out to Austin.
Get a chance to train him as well.
Yeah.
Figure it out how the schedule will work, and then possibly, we could get you guys out there and, you know, get you the podcast out there, which would be super dope.
I just want to say personally, like growing up being a boxing fan and shit, I never knew. Right, it's weird. It's crazy how life works out, right? Because now me and you are super cool. You know, I belong to the gym, and you know we.
I mean, of course you have to pay every month, so you got to be close to.
We've organically.
Hey, talking about that, your month is due, so make sure you stop at the office, man.
No, I'm not paying no more. 70 collections. But like I was saying, before you interrupted me twice, 3 times, there's a consequence. Anyways.
Sorry.
You know, I never thought I'd be in this position. It's just cool being around all this, man, and I appreciate, you know, because of you, I got to go to a real fucking life training camp, and I've got to see training camps here, and, you know, it's cool that I went back home and then it just so happened that I moved here, and then the training camp for Benavides was in Seattle, and I got to see them in action and meet the guys and see them, man. It's just cool, man. So I appreciate you for that, coach.
No, for sure. For sure, man. Like I said, we my circle is real small, and then I got to know you guys, and I like to keep working with people that are positive, and they're willing to put in the work. This is a lot of sacrifice, as everybody knows. Anthony, you guys don't know Anthony right now, but you get to meet him soon. Yeah, he has a mask.
We're gonna get him in front of the camera too. Anthony's gonna come in front of the camera. He's gonna answer all the questions. Yeah. He's actually a sex symbol for the ladies, so that's why we don't bring him on here. We don't bring him on here not because of us, okay? Because he's American 3-time sex symbol champion. You know what I mean?
We can't afford.
He has the long, luscious hair. He has the beard. He has the tattoos. He has a gold chain. He flexes all the time. He smiles real pretty, and he loves the ladies. Yes. I feel like that's a wrestler. No, man. Well, cool, coach. I'm fucking pumped, man. I really hope we can make Miami work. And I know that we're going to be working hard this whole week before you take off to camp. Yeah, I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited for the opportunities that are ahead of you. And, man, just making history, all of you guys, and then all the stuff you have going on too, man. So I'm super pumped, Coach, and I hope you have a blessed trip. And thank you. Final thoughts, Coach. What you got for me?
Yeah, man. I mean, I would like to say, out there, people are getting bullied or being bullied. That's not a cool thing to do. Make sure if you guys are getting bullied, or if you're the bully, make sure you guys go into jail boxing so we can teach you the right way.
A promo / life lesson. If you're getting bullied, or you know anyone that's getting bullied, come to jail boxing. We'll take care of both.
We'll take care of both of you guys.
Yeah.
At the same time. Yeah. Same place.
Same place. Same time. Same place. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's get to sparring. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Just make sure you guys bring money, and also this.
Yeah, you got to buy gloves and hand wraps and a jump rope. And you got to pay for our time. How much are you an hour, Coach? Like, I'm just kidding. You got to say all that.
Listen. I had a lady call me the other day. That was kind of funny. She called me and she had told me that one of my kids put hands on him. One of my kids put hands on his son.
Okay.
And then I was like, all right, well, I didn't want to be rude, but I don't understand what that got to do with me.
Yeah.
First of all, he's not my son or none of that, so I can't control what goes outside. But
how does she know that someone from your gym?
I had no idea, but she did tell me the name of the kid.
How old are these kids?
In the face.
Are they like?
They're teenagers.
Okay.
Teenagers, though. She said, yeah, that kid put hands on my son. And I was like, well, that wouldn't happen if you would have came to jail boxing academy and learned how to self-defense. But I'm not taught, like I said, I don't like bullies. I don't like people being bullied. At the same time, I'm being dead serious. Yeah. Bring them to the gym. We'll teach them to do self-defense. And I'm not promoting violence. No. But if that's what's gonna fix the issue, then bring them to the gym. We'll put them the right way. Make sure he's there done with professional people, and also in a safe environment that we can get the stress out. Because sometimes we have a lot of stress and we need to let it out.
Yeah. There's multiple.
Not only for kids, also adults. We know daily life things. Go through some things. So that's my message to you guys, man. Don't get caught up in something that you're gonna regret later. Just come to the gym, hit some bags,
learn some basic. I think what people don't understand is being at the gym, just learning to defend yourself in case of a situation, or just taking it up as a hobby. It gives you so much more self-confidence. Yeah. That I've seen kids carry themselves differently. And when you carry yourself with confidence, other people will leave you alone for the most part.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because when you look weak, like people, these coward ass people and kids, right? They'll prey on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's multiple people at the gym that have come in because they've been bullied.
So I tell the kids this. I tell them, hey man, once you learn how to use self-defense, then you're so confident that you don't have to use violence. Yep. That you can just say, you don't even know how to throw a punch correctly. So I'm just not gonna waste my time with you. I'm just gonna walk away because it's not even worth it.
Right.
So at the end of the day, like I said, it gives them a lot of self-confidence.
Yeah, a lot.
And then I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of kids. They have already told me, parents have told me that the gym has brought him a lot of self-confidence. So that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And that's the goal, you know what I mean? To have people to show you how to defend yourself, and just in case, you know.
Or just like you said, throwing a proper, when you learn what a proper punch is, and you watch any street fight or any video, you already feel confident because just a small example, right? Most street fight, like most people that fight on the street, they throw looping crazy punches, and like a real straight punch, like it's over for them. You know what I mean? So just knowing that you can throw a straight punch, that you know how to throw a proper punch, already gives you an advantage.
I would say proper punch.
Yeah.
Straight punch, anybody can throw a straight punch, but you throw a proper punch.
Yeah, for sure.
And then once they see that, oh shit, this is real.
And once you hit them once, in their life, they start rethinking like, maybe I should get out of the situation.
Yeah, safe zone.
Yeah, safe zone. Get under your covers. Safe.
All right, man. But thank you a lot for watching.
Hold on. Can I get a final word?
No, man. Let me just finish.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Finish. I'll let you
Listen.
finish.
Let me tell you something. Let people talk. Let people say what they want to say, man. Don't listen. As an adult, as old as I am, man, you be fucking surprised how many people still gossip, how many people still talk shit, how many people got issues with themselves that they got to talk about everybody else. They got to tell everybody about your business. They want to worry about everybody's business but their own. Let people be whatever they are. Let them be miserable. Let them be unhappy. Let them gossip amongst themselves. Watch them stay in the same place. Just going about your business. Make good decisions and keep looking forward, man. And don't get caught up in no gossip. Don't participate in gossip. Who gives a fuck what people say about you? If they're not stopping your money, if they're not affecting your family, if they're just out here talking, and when people come and tell you something, oh, so-and-so said this, who gives a fuck? Don't waste your energy on that shit. Just keep moving forward and watch yourself advance in life. And then you can look back, and these same people that run their mouth and these same people that are miserable, they're going to be in the same exact place that you last saw them. So keep pushing forward. Thug that shit out. Make sure you tune in every single week to the Hardest Shot podcast with your favorite host in the whole entire world, me, Snook. Go ahead, close it out, Coach. Close it out. I'm gonna take a drink of my my spark. I don't know what this is. This is that Pelican.
No.
Hold on, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored.
Come on, man. Anyways,
send me a couple bottles.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys a lot for watching. Make sure you guys follow us, subscribe, and make sure you guys comment. Anything you guys got to say, man, help us a lot. And moving forward, we'll be happy to to check everything out and see what we can do to make this even better for us.
Possibly take your suggestions. Possibly.
No. We'll take them. Definitely take them. Like I said, we're having fun. Snoogie.
Snook.
Me, Coach Lopez, we're excited. We're excited, and we out.
Yep,
Thank you for watching.